Before the video begins, boys and girls, I got a special guest for you. For the first time I've ever seen him on camera, I got a little clip somebody sent me. Alan Klaugh. Ah! Check out what he done for me. You're gonna love it.
Welcome back to another Santa Alan video. Today, we want to wish Tom Dobie's Garage a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas there, Mr. Tom. Merry Christmas to you, sir, and to your mother, and to the rest of your family. May this be the best Christmas ever, and the happiest of New Years. YMCA. YMCA. Also say thank you for your YouTube channel and your friendship. You, sir, are a gentleman and a scholar. Merry Christmas. Money.
Welcome back to Tom's Garage again. Yay! Today, it's pretty cold. Today, pow. It's another Honda HRR216. HRR216. I think he said his mother was using it, and it just quit. He said it just quit. Well, let's figure out why. Air filter looks pretty decent. Fuel on, you know. So it ain't because the fuel was turned off. And it's slap full of what appears to be fresh gas. Let's check the oil. Okay. See what the oil looks like. Oh, good Lord. Hey, yeah, it's about half full. That's because somebody screwed it all the way in to check it when they changed it last. Yep. So we'll go ahead and change the oil in this thing while we're doing it. Sharpen the blade. Let's check the blade. Check the state of the blade. Yeah. Blade looks pretty good. Of course, it's going to need sharpening. Got a little nick right there. It's there, though. You know, you got to be a kind of a detective when somebody brings you something like this and said it just quit. He didn't mention anything about, oh, I hit something and it quit. There's a nick on both these blades right there and right there. This side here is decent. No nicks on that end, but a couple of small nicks. I mean, it ain't obviously whammied nothing. Whew. Well, let's lower it down. I'm gonna give it a few pulls and see what it does for us. Double check, make sure I hit record. Okay. Let me make sure the choke's working. My flashlight. There goes that guy on that little scooter. He sure does love his little scooter. I bet he don't love it as much right now because it's cold. That choke ain't closed all the way. Let me take a little screwdriver and poke at it. But if it was running when it quit, that really wouldn't be a issue. Yeah. Not closed all the way, that's kind of strange. Well, let's give it a pull. See what we got. We gotta tighten up that string too. There it goes. tanky. Let me squirt it with a little carb cleaner and see if it's a fuel issue. See what that does. It could be just a foul spark plug. It's going to be a fuel problem. Looks like we got us another carburetor cleaning video. Yay! I bet there's water in it. I bet that's what it is. All right, we're taking bets. Just got trash in it or water. I'm going to say probably water. Well, let's get busy. Let's grab some tools. And let's go grab our favorite carburetor cleaning pan. Yay! Well, drain the tank in that one and clean the carburetor in this one. Yay! Yay! There's a 10 millimeter. Turn the fuel off. Unplug the crankcase vent. Don't lose your little gasket. Okay. Get that hose taken off there. Let's see. Uh-oh, don't let that move on you. All right, let's go over here by the door and grab Angelica's blower. Blow all this dust off of it. All right. All right. Yes, I am still limping from crawling on the roof, hanging Christmas lights. I had to reach over into the gutter and I had myself contorted somehow or another. Boy, I must have pulled a ligament or something. Good Lord. I couldn't even lift my leg out of bed this morning. Boy, I tell you, every time I talk to Shane, I get his ailments. Okay. Okay, let's get this tank draining. Let's see. Is that going to sit still for us? Yeah. It looks clean to me. Nothing in the tank yet that I can find. I'm sure that lower part right there has probably got something in it. All right, let's go over here to the workbench. Hang my little blower there so I'll get ready to use it. I don't have to bump the camera every time to give you a reach around. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I was going to get my little buddy heater over there fired up. It's in the wintertime, when the weather's cold and you're using this carb cleaner, it will freeze your hands, but I thought better about that. I shouldn't stick my hands in front of that buddy heater soaked in carb cleaner. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good at all. because they would probably get warmed up right quick. Grab me a rag here. Woo! Woo! All right, let's pull this bowl off. No, I don't see no water in it. Must be just trash, I guess. Just a little piece of trash. Not trash, but trash. It's got trash in it. Trying to figure out what that noise was. It's that gas draining back there. It's got something in it. Looked like a little bit of jelly. Yeah. God, my hands are froze. Ugh. Come on, I can't even use my fingers. Ugh. Yeah, it ain't that cold yet. It's right at 50 degrees, but for the next week, man, the lows are going to be in the 20s and the highs are going to be in the 40s. It's going to be cold for Atlanta. It's going to be cold for hot Atlanta. Going to be cold for hot Atlanta. Yep. Oh, well, I just dropped that in the floor. Oh, let me see here. Where did it go? There it is. Way over there. Emulsion tube. Let's look at the jet. I bet you it's clogged. I bet you it's just a clogged up jet. I can figure out how to angle this thing properly so y'all can see it. It don't look like it's clogged, but it's probably got that jelly stuff in it. I'll tell you, I'm glad I took John's advice and blended the end of that a little bit. That thing was like a hypodermic needle, boy. I'd poke myself every time I'd use it. I'm sitting on into that. I'll hold it up to the light, and that is perfectly open. Now we got a carb cleaner running down my forearm. Yeah, I guess in the wintertime I need to start wearing gloves. I think I got a whole thing of gloves in here. Yeah, there's a whole thing of gloves down there. When the weather's cold, I'll put on some rubber gloves. That way I don't freeze my fingers. Trying to disturb that gasket right there. Oh, well, there it goes. It just fell off, so we'll lay that over there. Probably a good thing. It looks clean. Stained a little bit. Scratch around. Get all that looseness out of there. Anything loose? Yeah, we're getting a little bit out. Well, the choke's working properly. What am I reaching for? Get the inside of that thing nice and clean. Get all that crud out of there. Get all that crud out of there, boy. Sometimes these screws here can be really tight. Yeah, there we go, we got it. Boop. All right. Dry my hands off again. Now we'll put it back together. Cold. Completely done. Froze to the core. All right, the tank is drained. Now we'll clean this. Forgot to clean the emulsion tube. If I can hold this thing in a way I don't poke myself. Go through every hole. Oop, missed it, almost had it. All right. Why do I keep reaching for the air hose when I want to spray carb cleaner? Well, pull my straw out. Ooh, I hope it ain't gonna be no cold winter. At least it ain't windy today. Every now and then we'll get a gust, but when it's real cold and the wind ain't blowing, it ain't so bad, but boy, you get that bone chilling wind. Ooh. Uh-oh, look at there. That gasket's broke. Let me reach over here and get another gasket. Oh, let's see, where's my home box? Not there. I gotta order some more bone gaskets. I got one left after this. Put it on the list. Won't be long before I sit down and do my spring parts order. That'd be fun. I did it last year, and I did a StreamYard. I shared my screen and showed you everything I ordered. Ordered a lot of stuff on Amazon, like in bowl gaskets. I got them on Amazon. You get like a pack of 5 or something, pretty cheap. You get some good stuff. I hate trying to put these on there because the needle is square and it catches the rim of that and it pushes it off the float about every time you try to do it. You end up dropping it on the floor. I dropped one on top of my shoe one time. Took me an hour to find it. Stuck right in my shoelaces. Make sure that gasket goes all the way down. Yeah. Let's see, we got the jet and needle and all that stuff in there. That's good. Make sure that's clean. There we go. Oh, put this back in there. Give it a yeah. All right, back to the lawn mower. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put a jack stand on that side over there, tilt this thing just as far as I can, let anything left in the tank run right here in this corner, and I'll slurp it out with my turkey booster. Then we'll hit it with an air hose. That way we'll know the tank is clean and dry. Boy, you can hear all them. See if I can get them on camera. Yeah, there they go. All them Canadian geese going south. Boy, there's been a bunch of them heading south all day. They're like, forget this, man, it's cold. You can hear them almost. I don't know if the camera's picking them up. If I'd shut up, you could probably hear them. All right. Don't fall over, lawnmower. Yeah, so far that gas looks nice and clean. I don't see no water or nothing in it. Let's see what it looks like in here. Yeah, we got I don't see no water at all, just a little bit of, just dirt. A little bit of dirt down in there. A little bit of dirt. A little bit of dirty dirt. A little bit more. Okay. See, if you don't tilt this tank back, all that fuel will stay way down here past that pickup screen, and you won't be able to reach it. Won't be able to reach it with a turkey baster. We'll make sure that screen is clean, so we'll blow back through the air fuel line. Shine the light in there, everything looks pretty hunky-dory. Let's see, there's a little bitty bit left in there. Just a little bitty bit right there. So it must have still been on the other side of that pickup tube. There's a little indention at the bottom of that tank, and it's right behind the pickup. Pickup looks good. I really didn't see nothing real obvious. The reason, it wasn't getting fuel. Maybe just a little bit of that nastiness in that bowl just stopped up the main jet. Couldn't pull fuel. Well, that had to be what it was. 'Cause it was getting fuel to the carburetor. Okay, we're clean. Clean and dry. Let me set this thing back down. Hey. Let's see, we'll go ahead and put the carburetor back on it. Do we have everything we need? Let me get this pail of gas out of the way. Make sure you don't get that spring wrapped around the shaft, the linkage. You see, I about put that crankcase fin on there. I've done that before. God, I just popped all my knuckles. Ugh. Got a spillage right there. Okay. Make sure this goes on correctly, that little hole right there. Right there. Just like that. I'm gonna try to do this without knocking that choke mechanism loose. And then we'll get the crankcase hose hooked back up. Well, let me get this started first. And always start this by finger. Grab an extension with a socket wrench. Socket wrench. Make sure that's starting. You do not want to cross thread this booger. Alright, now we'll get the crankcase hose on there. Where did it go? Can't find it. There it is. Goes right there. Make sure nothing's bound up. Looks like the choke is working. Okay. Now we'll come back here and put some fresh fuel in it. Put some fresh fuel in it. I could have put that fuel back in it. I took out of it, but I used that turkey baster and sucked that dirt out of the bottom and shoved it right in that pan, ruined the whole batch. Oh well. I swear this 5-gallon jug right here will never empty. Yeah, I've been using it for a month and it seems like it won't empty and get lighter for me. Whew. Okay, how much did we put in there? Well, we didn't put a whole lot in there. Grab the flashlight, I might have to put some more in it. Yeah, there's plenty. Plenty. Fuel is on, choke is working. Let's lower the table and see if she'll crank and run. Let it get warm, we'll tip it over, change the oil, and sharpen the blade, and we'll be done. I can't wash it because I had to go out there and turn the water spigot off from under the house. It's going to be below freezing next week. All right, she ought to have, that bowl ought to have time to fill up. something's going on with that choke mechanism. The choke's not opening. I might have got it bound up when I put it back together. Yeah, I obviously didn't put it back together correctly. Yeah, let's pull this thing back here and see what we got. See what we got. That thermal wax actuators should be on the side there. Let me pull this whole thing off again and we'll see what we've got. I know that gasket probably just fell off. There it goes. Let's see. What do we have? It may just be a bad actuator. Thermal wax actuator. Get this thing out of the way. Now it's working. Huh. Supposed to actuate that. That in turn supposed to actuate that. It didn't act like it was wanting to. See, now it's hot, it's sticking out. See how it pushes it? I was hoping all this would stick, not fall off, but evidently it did. Make sure I put this on correctly. Yep. That. Get the crankcase hose, get it started by hand, run it in a little bit. Hang on to it, hot tater. Grab my little screwdriver and ready to go. Yeah, it's working. Well, let's crank it back up and see if it works. Evidently, I just had it put back together wrong. Make sure nothing's laying on the table. working now. Evidently I had it put together wrong. I had something bound. But to me now, it seemed like it was really high RPM, didn't it? It tested right at 3,100, so maybe it's just loud, I guess. I don't know. It didn't know. All right, let's change the oil, sharpen the blades, and call this fella back and tell him to come bring me some Givas and get it out of my way. Change the oil in it. Grab my oil pan. Grab my favorite oil changing pan. Blow that filter out. We may give him a new air filter. Well, I tell you, it don't take long for these little engines to get hot. I want to grab that muffler. Okay, you just drained like a good little boy. We'll grab a 9/16 and get this blade off. Go stick it in the RBG. Look, I can get to my blade sharpener now. Somebody come and got something. Hey! They did. They come and got their stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I didn't turn the air compressor on this morning. What is wrong with me? I thought something didn't sound right. Let's go throw an edge on these boys. Well, I gotta let that air compressor quit because I don't want to run this and the compressor at the same time on the same circuit. Just like this and this at the same time. Let me hit pause. I'm gonna let that air compressor finish. All right. Little nick right there. Sharp. We'll get that nick out over the next few sharpenings. It's pretty level. Pretty level. Pretty hot too. Pretty good little roughage right there. Oh, Lordy. see if we're level with this one. Pretty low. All right, got that done. That oil ought to be draining by now. Got the air compressor full. We are good to go now. Yeah. Y'all see me laughing, I just thought about something kind of funny. I guess about a year ago, I was working on this guy's Honda. That's what it reminded me of. I called him, told him it was done. I cranked it up, run good, done with it. They come and got it. About an hour later, I found his blade laying on my workbench. So I had to call him and run over to his house real quick and give him his blade back. I was afraid he was out there trying to cut grass with no blade on his mower. Oh, I love it. I laughed. Well, not at first, I didn't, but it was funny now. Yeah. I can laugh about it now. Luckily, he just didn't live too far away. Poor old fella. You're talking about being made to feel silly. I believe that was just a stressful week I was having. All right, all right, all right. Got the okie jug. Okie jug. I hope I got enough in here. I'm sure I do. Oop, slow down, boy. Still trying to get the hang of this jug right here. You gotta pour it just so perfectly. You gotta pour it at a perfect rate. Let me stop right there and let it settle a little bit and we'll check it. That was Ma asking me what we wanted for dinner. I said, of course, turkey sandwiches. Gotta have turkey sandwiches, man. It's the day after Thanksgiving. It is Black Friday. Phew, that rag. Man, I worked on a mower yesterday, had stale gas in it, and that rag stinks. There's another rag here. Keep on pouring. Keep on pouring, lover. See, if I screwed it in to check it, it would have told me it was nearly full. But now that we didn't, we'll get the proper amount in there. We'll stop and check it there. All right. Let that settle a little bit. I got that, we're perfect. We'll check it again just to make sure we didn't rake it off the side of the tube. I'm gonna put a little bit more in. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. All right. Just over there. Oh, let's see. I'm not going to change the spark plug. I think I should. He didn't ask for a complete service. Well, maybe I should. You know, we changed his oil and sharpened his blade. Might as well change the spark plug too. And just make it an annual service. That's full. That's perfect. Yeah, let me reach behind me over there and grab a spark plug. It's a BPR5S, darling. He deserves a nice spark plug. He deserves a new spark plug. With my luck, he'd get it back in a plug a foul and then come back mad at me. Thinking I did something to his mower. Boy, that thing was running rich. That tells me he must have been having choke problems, or we could have just done that. I'm gonna blame y'all halfway for it. Yeah, I probably done that when we was letting it run rich with the choke wasn't opening. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna get a new air filter too. Let's see, let me look on the shelf over there. Spot one. I may just put a 491588 in there if I don't have a Honda. I don't believe I do. It's that one we're looking for, I believe. Ooh, I need to order some more stock. Yeah, we'll just put this one in there. Piece of grass in there. I ain't gonna do it, boy. Oh, make sure that vent line's hooked up. Ooh, pecans are still falling. And let's see, everything, spark plug, air filter, changed the oil, sharpened the blade, cleaned the carburetor, flushed and cleaned the fuel tank. I'm gonna go back under the house and turn that spigot back on and wash this thing. If I'm gonna give them a full service, I'm gonna give them a full service. Yep, let's get this thing down and crank it up. And I still ain't checked his self-propel. All right. Check this out, the pipe. Yeah, I'd say that thing works. Boy, about pulled me off my feet. All right, boys and girls, that was a full service on a Honda HRR216 9 kVAA. I bet I'm wrong because I really don't remember. HRR216 K9 VKAA. I forgot that first K in it. Well, all right, boys and girls, thanks for watching another video. Saved another Honda. Full service. Thanks for spending Black Friday with me. And we're gonna call him back and tell him to come get it. Because it is done. I'm gonna wash it first though. Love you, boys and girls. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. Man, we will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good and enjoy yourselves. Stay safe out there this Black Friday. Don't get run over by a bunch of shoppers. I've seen it happen. Love y'all.